Assalamu alaikum. We have created an Ipool application in our FIP project. So before showing some demo, let me give you some basic idea of our application. The name of our application is Ipool Make It a Go. It is actually an Android pooling application, and we were supervised by Sir Zahid Hussain Khaskheli, a great teacher. Our three members in our group. Firstly, Mr. Ali Kolachi, he was the team leader, and his roll number is F16SW18. And the second member is Abdul Shakur, and his roll number is F16 SW12. And third and the last team member is Miss Ramin, that's me. So before going to some detail, let me tell you why we chose this project as our FYP. So here are some aims that motivated us to work on this project. So those aims are that when people travel, they face a lot of difficulties, a lot of issues while traveling. So keeping that in mind, we wanted to solve those issues and define a solutions for them. So here we are with this project as a solution for them. So firstly, it will give a comfortable journey to our passengers. It will provide a fast and cheap ride for them. It will save their money, it will save their time, it will be a safe and secure ride for them. How? Because through this application, we will verify the passengers' data and also the driver's data. Through this application, we can book the tickets online without going to bus stop or any other place to reserve the seats. So this application will reduce the amount of time, will reduce the cost, and lastly it will provide a comfortable, very comfortable journey for those who face difficulties during traveling. Keeping all those difficulties in mind, we have worked on this project to solve those issues. So they are those that are faced by those passengers while traveling. So let me show you the technologies that we have used to make this project. Those technologies are Android Studio, and the backend language that we used is Java, and the database that we have used to store the records, to store the passengers record, the driver's record, that is Firebase. That is from Google, and it is very scalable, so it can store the data very easily. And we have also used Google Maps to show places and also to map our passengers.
So let's have a live demo of our application. Here we cannot log in without sign up, so let me have sign up, and here we'll be providing our email address. I'll be providing a dummy email address here just to show you the demo of an application, and then I'm giving a password. It must validate our requirements, so it should be strong, and after giving it a strong password, it will be requiring username from you. So that's just a dummy username here, and then we have to fill our, that's a form to save our data, save our record into our application. And now I'm providing my date of birth here, and after providing date of birth, we need to put a mobile number, and then there is a workplace, where do we work, and then our education. And after putting our education, like I am providing BE, that's bachelor's in engineering, and then we have to tell us about ourselves to this application. So I'm interested in cars because here I'll be signing up as a driver. So after choosing gender, click on next, and I'll be providing my image, my photo. So I have chosen my image, and I'll be so there are two tabs, yes and no, and if I own a vehicle, I'll be registering for a driver. So it will require a license number, your car, what car do you have, and then the registration plate number. So here just a dummy registration number I'm putting, and then the number of seats in your car. So let's say there are 4 seats in our car. So after clicking on finishing, we'll be providing our car photo so that it will save into our record. So we have successfully signed up in our application. Now we have to log in and we need to provide correct login email and password. So if I choose to provide wrong password, the authentication will be failed. So now I am logged in. It will show, the first screen will show you the map and your current location where you are locating. So I am locating in Jamshoro. That's what it's showing, and it showed. So now here's our profile, and here is some settings. We can choose whether we can work with some gender, and there is range and notifications. We can set our display name here, and there are some settings like language. We can select our language, and after that uh, here are some guidelines and some information of our application. And here is the data, what information we have provided to this application. And then let's find a ride. So since we are offering a ride, so we'll be clicking on offering ride, and I have located my location, and I'll be providing destination address. So I have provided Lahore, and I'll be going to Lahore. So I'm creating a ride, and the users will find this ride and can connect with me, and we can travel together. So the cost per person, like let's say it would take us like around 1000 euros. And then there was a pickup location, and we have chosen our pickup location, and we need to provide pickup time when we'll be leaving. And then there is some extra time for wait. Someone can wait for up to 20 minutes. And then there is the maximum weight of luggage one person can carry with. So I'll create ride, and my ride will be created. So now I'll be creating one more ride to show you the working application. I'll be providing a new destination address such as Larkana I provided, and then there is I'm providing the cost as 60, and providing the date on which I will be leaving, I will be traveling, the time of my travel, the time, and then my pickup location, the extra time added, and then there is maximum luggage one person can carry. So I have created 2 rides, and since then you can see here I can see my rides, and I can also edit my rides here, and I can see my data, and I can do whatever I want to edit my data. So here are some notifications. You can see notifications from users, from buyers. I can delete the rides. So this was the interface as a driver. So I can see the leaderboard shows you the points and the driver names you can see here. And then lastly, here is my profile, and I can see my profile, and so I can change my email address if I want. I can update it. So I'm giving another dummy just email address. It will require my password to change my email address. So after confirming my password, after clicking on confirm, a mail will be generated, and it will be sent to my email. Let me show you email that was sent to me when I was testing this. So I'm in my Gmail, and you can see here and here you can see an email was generated and sent to me, and we can update our email using that. So we can update it. We can update our passwords, our details, our car details, etc. Here are the rights and my profile. So I have logged out, and now I'll be signing up as a as a passenger, and we so here I am signing up as a passenger, and I want to see what rides do we have that are going to some specific city. So I'm providing my email address and password, and after clicking next I'll be providing my username, and then I'll provide my complete data to the application. And after completing this application, I'll be uploading my images, and I will be signing up as a passenger. So if we want to sign up as a passenger, uh, we do not require any car details, so it will not ask us any car details. And after so you can see I have given my data here, and I'm selecting, after selecting gender, I'm uploading my image here. So I've uploaded my image, and I'll clicking next, and I'll click no because I am a passenger and I do not own a vehicle. So now I've successfully signed up, and I'll be logging in, and logging in using the email and password that I just used and that I just signed up with. And you can see the authentication failed because I provided wrong email, wrong password. Okay, so let us find the rides that are going to Lahore. You might have remember we just created one ride as a driver. So you can see there is one ride that is going to Lahore. It will cost us 1000, and the timing, and we can see the driver's data and reviews, how many seats he has left, and the extra time we require. So we can pay him, and let us see providing another city we want to travel. And like I've given at Larkana, and I want to travel to Larkana, and you can see there is one ride from Khan, and it's also has all the data that we require. We can contact him, and you can see here my profile.